Hey y'all, listen, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about leadership. Let's talk about service, right? So, oftentimes, okay, leadership is something you do no matter what, okay? When you serve, you sacrifice. You sacrifice a lot, y'all. Okay? And that's what people don't want to do. You know, a lot of people are not in leadership roles or positions because they really don't have that type of heart. In order to be a leader, you got to have that type of heart. Okay? Can you imagine losing everything? Okay? Losing your livelihood, okay? Going through grief, loss, okay? I've been through a lot of stuff. And I'm talking about in my darkest moments of my life. Do you know, when I lost everything, I still had to serve. I still had to feed people. I had to clothe people, okay? I still had to provide for people when I and my children was left without. Do y'all hear me? That's because a true leader has to solely depend on God. You cannot depend on people. I'm telling you. It takes a special type of person, y'all, to be a leader, to be in a leadership role, okay? That is something that God called you to, okay? I have literally tried to run away from my calling, y'all, all my life because I knew the sacrifice that it came with. Do you understand me? I've been serving, okay, the last 10 years, since 2015. And I had to do it, y'all. Listen, when I was healing myself through addiction, through grief, through loss, God, listen, God, He didn't care. He was looking at my heart posture. Okay? When I was alone, I'm talking about, listen, y'all, my heart was bleeding, okay? Feel like it had been ripped out of my body. Do you know, during that time, I still had to show up. I had to be a rainbow, y'all, in the midst of somebody else's storm. Do you understand me? That is true leadership. And leadership, I'm going to tell you another thing about leadership. Leadership ain't taking no photos, ain't broadcasting what you had. Listen, showing people. It's leadership ain't Jacob's son. Jacob, what's all the noise for? What's going on? Stop making all that noise. I don't like a lot of noise, y'all. Huh? Okay, shut this door. They mowing the lawn. Listen, I'm telling y'all, listen. I have had to. It's not showing. Leadership is not showing either. Do you understand me? Like, it's something that you do from your heart. Okay? It's a lot of people, y'all, that are out here doing great things, but people will never know. You know why? Because they don't tell people what they do. They're not broadcasting it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want recognition from man, okay? But let me tell you something. True promotion comes from God. No person on earth can promote you the way that God can promote you, okay? So listen, I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about that because maybe you might be in a leadership role, okay? Being a leader is not easy, okay? You still have to show up and serve people when all hell is breaking loose in your life. Do you understand me? Because why? Most people think that this life is about them, y'all. This life is not about you. It's not. It's about what you can do for other people. It's about who you can help. Your life is not your own, okay? A lot of people are out here, y'all. They just doing stuff to say they doing it. You know what I'm saying? But when you are a true leader and God calls you to this position, it's like he don't care. God don't even care. He's like, I told you to do this. Either you do it or I'm going to have to. It's like a father and a child relationship. If I called you to it, I'm going to bring you through it. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of thing. God, he does not. It's not about you. When you a leader, you don't walk in the flesh. You have to walk in the spirit. It's not about how you feel, okay? It's about what's real, okay, y'all? And so I basically have been in crisis situations, okay? A lot of people didn't listen. I've had to carry stuff, y'all, that people never even knew about. Okay. And I still carry stuff. Okay. People they have no clue. No clue. Okay. And then walking in this position here, it comes with a lot of spiritual warfare, y'all, because for one thing, I'm teaching y'all about spiritual warfare. I'm teaching people how to go from the kingdom of darkness to the kingdom of light. And I'm called to help women in crisis situations. Do you understand me? I had to share my story yesterday, y'all. Okay. I had to do a business pitch, okay, for my ministry. I couldn't even, listen, y'all, I couldn't even give it. I had to basically share my story. And I couldn't even, I could barely get it out during my presentation because I had broke down, y'all, and literally started crying. Because I literally, what I'm helping other people do, I've had to walk, listen, y'all, I had to go through the fight. Listen, do you hear me? I've been through some tragic situations in my life. My story is real, okay? And in the darkest moments, there was nobody showed up. But you know who did show up? God. Nobody showed up to help me and my children but God. Okay? And even during those darkest moments, I still had to go help other people. Go serve, y'all. I'm talking about in my darkest moments in my life. I still have to show up and serve. Do y'all hear me? I don't get paid for serving. Okay? I don't get paid. The last 10 years of my life, okay, that I have been doing ministry, I have been giving. Can you imagine that? Imagine giving. I have been, listen, y'all, when I tell you it's not about what you get, but it's about what you give. Do you know my angels they writing that down? Okay. So what I wanted to tell y'all is that true leadership is about giving. It's not about what you get. It's about what you give. And it's even in the darkest moments of your life, you still got to show up and you still got to serve, y'all. I'm going to get off of here because this is a touchy topic for me, but I love y'all. Okay. Stay the course.